Hi, Elisa. I just want to say thank you so much for meeting with me today. Can you tell me a little bit more about yourself, about your previous job experience?
I have 15 years of experience. I was working at SNS Logistic as a coordinator, an import and export coordinator. Um, the day-to-day routine was that we would work a week before the shipment. On Fridays, we would get, the customers or the agents that we would work with. We would get the request for a quote. We would do the quote for them, and then once the quote was accepted, we would do the booking. We would work with CMA and also with Miami Seaboards, and then we would start doing the booking process, putting the information of what the details will be, the measurements of the shipping that they use, whether they use a 20 or 40 or 45 or 53 container. And then from there we would submit everything to, the person that's going to get it, the pickup and the drop off. And then sometimes if we had to do an international pickup drop off from the airport, from wherever they were going to resign, we would have to do the international pickup and drop off setup as well. And then that was a daily routine until Thursday, because Thursday was the day that everything had to be inside the port before 5 p.m. So we would just just check up on them, the drivers, to see if they were on time, if they were getting online, if we had to get an extension to, if they were going to be late for after 5 p.m., we would have to call the port, get an extension, and then from there we would have to do what we have to do before we left the office. I always was always like on top of things, because I would always give emails to the customer, the agent, or the rep that we were sending, like keep giving them an update about what was going on. And then on Sunday or Monday when we would come back, because I had access to the shipment, like how they were, like the process of them going to the port, getting into the shipment, and then leaving the port. I had access to that, so I would always keep them updated and let them know what was going on. And then when they got to wherever the destination was, I would make sure that they had all the documents that they needed, the payment had to be processed, and make sure that if they was prepaid, I was good, because all I had to tell them, hey, they're going to be there at this time. But if they needed to pay, I had to make sure that they pay when they got there to the destination port, and then pay the thing, make sure that we got a copy of it, submit it to the port, and then they would release the cargo. So that was my job every day of the week. And then Friday I would get new requests and then start the merry-go-round again.